Nick Hilkins, just come back from well, I understand virtually West Ham Fan TV, West Ham 2, Brighton 2. Jazz, I've got to say, mate, we were very lucky to get away with a point now.
I tell you what, I'm surprised to see you with a little bit of a smile. I am absolutely fuming. I am really upset about today, and I can't defend David over today. I saw the lineup, and I'm thinking, what the hell is this? We're playing three sort of defensive holding players against a team at the bottom of the league. We haven't beaten them in the last 5 games. We saw Noble, God bless him, against Chelsea game. He had nothing to offer. Same again today. Even on Sky, they're saying, why are we set up like we're playing Real Madrid or Man City? What the hell was that going on? Within 10 minutes, we knew you better just change it. And again, he didn't change it. You know, I mean, they scored us coming 41 minutes. We should have been 2-3-0 down. Haller wasn't doing anything up front. I mean, I'm not going to blame him on his own. There was nothing sticking. He wasn't running anywhere. He's fairly consistent, not running down the channels. Bowen didn't know what was ahead of him, what to do. There's no zip about us. Were they on the piss last night? Was David with him as well? Oh, it was just, I'm fuming. I don't care.
To be fair, mate, when I saw the lineup, I thought to myself, like, what's the shape here? And I'll be honest, mate, I watched 45 minutes and I still couldn't work it out.
There was no shape. What the hell were we waiting for? There's no way we were going to score. Literally, we were just waiting for them to score, and they scored. And I'm still thinking, God, they should have been 2-0, 3-0 up. But I mean, Moped, that's his first goal in 9. And then second half, okay, he brought Yarmolenko on and kind of Lanzini. And I have to say, Lanzini, he looked like the old Lanzini. He was zipping around, skating on ice, trying to make things happen, wanting the ball.
He's been playing like that every time he's played so far. Yes. Why is he not starting the game? Why are we starting with that sort of negative attitude against a team full from bottom of the league? It's baffling to me.
It is, and look at the bench. I mean, I know I'm going about the squad should be a bit stronger, but you had Yarmolenko, you had Lanzini, you had Ben Rama, and Ben Rama didn't come on throughout the game. And luckily we got back in the game. Johnson scored, which was good. But then we let them back in to go on top again in the game. Instead of going for that winner and bringing on Ben Rama at that point, we sat back again.
And it was handball. Yes, it was handball.
It was a handball. Dunk was a handball. Exactly like Rice Sheffield United, if you remember last year. That was a handball. And I hate Gary Neville. And he was like, no, I can't see it. It looks like a fair goal. But Sky cleverly showed that first angle straight away. It looked like a handball. And when VAR was going on, they stopped showing that angle. And the one they were showing from aerial view, it wasn't that clear. And then they showed the right angle at the end of the game again. And Jamie Redknapp saying, that's a handball. Bobby Zamora saying, that's a handball. And you're like me, before the game, I was saying, I hope I'm not talking about VAR after this game. I don't want to talk about it. And, okay, it was kind of, yeah, it was 2-1. And again, we somehow got back in the game for a set piece. I don't know what to think of it. It feels like a loss to me. I'm really upset with the lineup. We had momentum. We're struggling to hold on to 10th place. The teams at the bottom are catching up. There's a 3-4 point gap between us and the top 6 now. We got Everton, Southampton away. God, they're tough games. Why didn't he just play a really good, strong team today and then go into the next 2 hard games? We had a bit of confidence going into it, really. Yeah. He didn't help himself, Nicky. I can't defend him.
The only thing I can think of, mate, is he's thinking about the fixture pile-up. But this is the one you go for. You're fresh. You got your players. You know, the next 2, if he sets up like that, I don't think anybody would sort of whinge and moan because they're 2 teams in good form. These are the points you need to get. You need to get these points at home against the teams like Brighton. And that's no disrespect to Brighton. Because we've found it very, very tough to beat Brighton over the years. But make sure you get the points against Brighton. Go into the Everton and Southampton games. If you want to set up like that, you know, there's not going to be a lot of whinging. But I think he set himself up for a foul here, to be honest.
Well, thinking of resting players, you got fresh people there. Yarmolenko's fresh, Ben Rama's fresh, Lanzini's fresh. So start them and rest Bowen and Fornals. Then we would have understood. But he didn't do that. And he put Noble in there. To do what? I'm baffled by it. And Noble, I mean, it's the end. It's coming to the end. He ran around. He didn't do anything. He couldn't get near any of their players. I think he was just thinking, "What the hell am I doing here?" Like, I'm just.
he's a bit like. He reminds me a bit of Nolan, and I hated the way that Nolan's career ended with West Ham is because he stayed too long. I think the manager put too much faith in Nolan in the end. The fans were turning against him. They could see he was having less and less effect in the games, and in the end. You know, I never blamed Kevin Nolan because Nolan give his all, but unfortunately, by the end, his tank was empty, and that's what's happening with Noble. You know, I hate to see players like him being made the scapegoat. I hate it because he doesn't deserve it. He's given so much to West Ham over the years, and he just hasn't got any more to give. And like, no one's ever gonna, you know, be upset about with Noble and all that. But if you keep on playing him and he's costing us points, they will start to turn against him.
I tell you what, if we were in that ground today and the lineup in the first 10 minutes, there would have been pelters out there, mate.
Yeah,
we would have gone nuts, saying, "What lucky the fans are not in the ground." Maybe that's why a lot of these managers are getting away with doing silly stuff like that today, really. And we're very lucky to get away with a point, but I think it's 2 dropped. That's the way I look at it. I can't defend David. I think it's 2 points dropped today at home. We're fairly good in the form. Now we're dropping in the bottom 6 in terms of form. And we know we're never good traditionally over Christmas. And I don't want that hard work to go to waste. We've done really well to hang in there now. Oh, really frustrating. It's my daughter's birthday today, so hopefully that'll cheer me up.
Of course, mate. Go and have a celebration, mate. I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll do. We'll do.
Don't dwell too much on it. But thank you very much.